Beneath the surface of your daily online activities lies an unseen world, a vast labyrinth known as the dark web. This dark universe exists right here under our fingertips, yet it remains invisible to most of us. Imagine the internet as an iceberg. What most of us interact with daily, the social media, news websites, online shopping and streaming services, they are just the tip of the iceberg, the visible part. But lurking beneath the surface, that's where the dark web resides. The dark web is not just a place, it's a whole other realm. It's a part of the internet that's intentionally hidden and inaccessible through standard web browsers. It's like a secret club where the entrance is hidden, and you need a special key to gain access. This key is a particular type of software, often referred to as Tor, or the onion router, which provides anonymity to its users, and unlocks the gate to this mysterious world. But why would anyone want to venture into this unknown territory, you might ask? Well, the dark web, much like the ocean's depths, holds a plethora of hidden treasures. It's a marketplace, a bazaar if you will, where you can find things not commonly available on the surface web. But unlike your typical online marketplace, transactions here are conducted with utmost anonymity, often using cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. However, it's important to note that the dark web isn't all shadowy and nefarious. It also serves as a sanctuary for those seeking privacy from surveillance, activists living under oppressive regimes, or whistleblowers looking to share confidential information. But like any uncharted territory, the dark web has its dangers. It's a world where the rules of the surface web don't apply, where identities are hidden, and activities are untraceable. It's a place of freedom, but also a place of lawlessness. So, buckle up as we delve into the workings of the dark web marketplaces. To step into this unseen realm, one must possess the right key, a specific browser known as Tor. Tor, standing for the onion router, becomes your digital compass, guiding you through the labyrinthine depths of the dark web. It's more than just another browser like Chrome or Safari. It's a network of servers that helps mask your identity by bouncing your traffic around the globe. Imagine it like this. You're a secret agent on a mission, and Tor is your master of disguises. Instead of walking straight from your home to your destination, you make several unexpected detours, changing your appearance at each stop. This makes it incredibly difficult for anyone to track your journey or discover your true identity. Now, it's essential to note that while Tor provides a layer of anonymity, it's not a cloak of invisibility. Security and privacy are paramount when exploring these shadowy corners of the web. Think of Tor as your basic armor, but for added protection, consider using a VPN or virtual private network to further obscure your location and identity. So how exactly does one install and use Tor? Well, it's surprisingly easy. You simply download the Tor browser, much like you would any other browser, and once it's installed, you're ready to go. There's no need to adjust any fancy settings or configurations. Just click on the Tor icon, and you're off on your journey into the unknown. It's worth mentioning that the dark web isn't all nefarious dealings and shady characters. It's also a space for freedom of speech, privacy advocates, and those seeking to avoid censorship. It's a world that thrives beneath the surface, a complex network of hidden depths, and it's right there at your fingertips. Remember, the dark web is like a vast ocean, and Tor is your vessel. Always ensure you're well equipped and well prepared for your voyage. Keep your identity cloaked and your intentions private. With the right tools in hand, we now stand at the entrance of the dark web marketplaces. Imagine walking through a bazaar full of hidden stalls. That's how a dark web marketplace feels. A labyrinth of hidden treasures and pitfalls alike, these marketplaces are a world unto themselves. They operate much like any other online marketplace you might be familiar with, but with a few key differences. Firstly, the dark web marketplaces are not indexed by traditional search engines. They exist on a separate layer of the internet, hidden away from the prying eyes of the surface web. This means they can only be accessed with special software such as Tor, which allows users to browse the web anonymously. Once inside, the layout of these marketplaces might seem familiar. Like eBay or Amazon, there are categories and subcategories, user ratings, and product descriptions. But that's where the similarities end. The goods and services on offer range from the benign to the illicit. You might find antique books nestled beside counterfeit passports, or organic coffee beans listed just a click away from illegal narcotics. These marketplaces are also teeming with digital goods. Want a Netflix account but don't want to pay? There's a vendor for that. Need 1,000 fake social media followers overnight? Sure, you can find that too. From pirated software to stolen credit card information, the digital goods section of a dark web marketplace is a hacker's paradise. But it's not all lawless chaos. There's a certain order to the madness. Each vendor is rated by their customers, much like on eBay. This system of feedback helps to build trust within the community, allowing buyers to gauge the reliability of vendors and avoid potential scams. And then there's the matter of payment. In the dark web, cash is king, but not in the way you might think. Transactions are carried out using cryptocurrencies, primarily Bitcoin. This digital currency allows users to maintain their anonymity while making purchases. While the goods may vary, the currency remains constant. The dark web marketplaces are a testament to the adaptability of the internet and its users, a reflection of the best and worst that humanity has to offer. They are a fascinating, if somewhat unsettling, part of our digital world. In this digital realm, the king of currencies is none other than cryptocurrency. As we delve deeper into the unseen corridors of the dark web, we encounter a unique monetary system that fuels its bustling marketplaces. Cryptocurrency, a digital or virtual form of currency, reigns supreme in these shadowy corners of the internet. It's not just any cryptocurrency though. Bitcoin, with its decentralized nature and anonymity, is the most widely accepted means of exchange. Now, one might ponder, why cryptocurrency? Why not the regular tangible cash we use in our day-to-day transactions? Well, the answer lies in the very essence of the dark web itself: anonymity. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are designed to provide users with an added layer of security and privacy. They operate on a technology called blockchain, which is essentially a public ledger containing all transaction data from anyone using Bitcoin. Transactions are encrypted into an alphanumeric string known as a hash. While this public, decentralized ledger of transactions ensures transparency, it's nearly impossible to link transaction data to the identities of individuals. This anonymity is further enhanced by the use of digital wallets. These wallets allow users to store, send, and receive cryptocurrencies without revealing any personal information. In the context of a dark web marketplace, this means that a user can make purchases without revealing their identity or location. Moreover, the decentralized nature of cryptocurrencies means there's no central authority, like a bank or government, that can oversee or control transactions. This lack of oversight is another reason why cryptocurrencies are the preferred medium of exchange on the dark web. It allows for a level of freedom and autonomy that's not possible with traditional currencies. So, with a basic understanding of cryptocurrencies, we can see how they serve as the lifeblood of dark web marketplaces. They offer the anonymity and freedom that are so fundamental to the functioning of these hidden online bazaars. With cryptocurrency in our digital wallet, we are ready to make a transaction. Making a transaction on the dark web is not as straightforward as clicking buy now. Picture this. You've navigated through the labyrinth of the dark web, found a marketplace, and even picked out something you're interested in. But how do you go about making a purchase? Well, it's a multi-step process that requires careful attention. First off, you'll need to have your cryptocurrency ready. Remember, Bitcoin is the most widely accepted form on dark web marketplaces. It's crucial to have enough to cover both the cost of the item and any transaction fees. Now let's say you've got your eye on a digital product. You'll need to add it to your shopping cart, much like any other online marketplace. But here's where things start to diverge from the norm. Instead of providing your shipping address, you'll be asked to provide your digital wallet address. This is where the seller will send your digital product once the transaction is complete. Next, you'll need to confirm the transaction. This typically involves sending the agreed-upon amount of cryptocurrency from your digital wallet to an escrow account. This is a type of third-party account that holds the funds until both parties have fulfilled their parts of the deal. Once the funds have been transferred to the escrow account, the seller is notified to send the digital product to the buyer's digital wallet. When the buyer confirms they've received the product, the escrow service releases the funds to the seller. But what if something goes wrong? Well, most marketplaces have a dispute resolution process. If the buyer or seller has an issue, they can raise a dispute, and the marketplace will intervene to try and resolve the situation. This process might seem complex, but it's designed to provide a layer of security and anonymity for both buyers and sellers. It's a far cry from the simplicity of mainstream online shopping, but it's all part of the allure of the dark web. And there we have it, a completed transaction in the depths of the dark web.